I secretly wish you were Benjamin Button and you were aging backwards and your life was almost over.
It's Blue. Make sure you like and subscribe and go follow me on my Twitch and my other YouTube channel where I'm actually posting now. Those links are down below. Also my Patreon where I have more content on there that I don't post here.
Please help me!
Willie, please. Mr. Van Houten has the floor.
I, for one, would like to see the cafeteria menus in advance, so parents can adjust their dinner menus.
Today I'm going to be reacting to American Dad.
Stan's working late. How about I cook up a nice steak dinner for the two of us?
Hey, fun! Not a lot of fun, but enough. What can I bring?
Why did I not
Maybe a
register
nice
her
bottle of
face?
wine? You bit. You did it. Stupid, stupid bitch. Doesn't even know.
In Jay-Z's house.
97 Toyota Camry. Only 32 made in the world.
Drive it up. What is happening?
Maybe I'll take my bike. Such a nice day.
Why did that escalate? I'm so confused.
You joined the police academy, Roger? Sounds pretty badass.
Steve, language.
Shut the f up, Franny. The boy's expressing himself. Steve, it's extremely badass. I am never gonna get pushed around again.
Huh! You'll never make it, Roger.
Hey, you know how many police academy movies I watched to prepare for this? None, because I knew I'd pick up some bad habits. Anyway, I'm gonna do great. You'll see. Stop splashing me! Welcome and thank you for coming.
Haley, you're not very smart and you smoke a lot of pot.
Zat!
Oh! Okay, Haley, I secretly wish you were Benjamin Button and you were aging backwards and your life was almost over.
Oh, yeah! Not too bueno, I bet. Okay, now do Steve.
Steve, you will never get laid. There's nothing attractive about you. You have the sex appeal of the cancer ward in a pediatric hospital.
Oh.
Klaus, I'm leaving you all my outfits.
What good is clothing to me?
None. That's the point. One final you.
Hey, what are you guys watching?
Dad got hexed, so I rented a bunch of hex-based Disney movies to figure out how to break it. First up is Freaky Friday.
That's a body-switching movie, you dink. You want to learn about a hex? Watch The Shaggy Dog. You want to learn how to feel, I mean really feel? Watch Marley and Me.
That phrase the old man said to you was in Latin, but I can't find the translation.
What did he say exactly?
It was something in meus calceus, something mos agnosco?
Ingradio in meus calcius quod vos mos agnosco. It means walk in my shoes and you will know. It's a really good hex.
How do you know so much about hexes?
I do a lot of
Why does he
reading
look like
because,
that?
you know, I sit in a bowl all day.
I'm not giving into this hex. I'm a young man, and by gum, I'm going to live like a young man.
Did you just
that's
say
why.
by gum?
Better not say a word or I'll kill you.
It was not Dad.
Are they okay? Why is everything so... I liked the whispering, actually. It was like, it's ASMR. It's, you better not say it. I can't even repeat it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. I actually really liked Klaus's line. I think that it made it even more entertaining and shocking because he doesn't really speak much. So them saying, how do you know all of this stuff? It really makes sense because I sit in a bowl all day, which has me question sometimes. I'm thinking, oh, okay, I guess he has like the little bowl, like an actual bowl, one that they probably eat out of, for like whenever he's casually just lounging around, like his chair, and then the fish bowl. But that's really it. I constantly forget, oh yeah, there's a whole nother character. Like, they're all family. I mean, they all speak to each other. At least they understand him, and it's verified. They have conversations, and he's just, like, never there. But maybe he's way more relevant in the show, and just what he says, because he's not a crazy character, typically, doesn't really end up in compilations.
It was not Dad.
Give me your lunch money, ass breath.
I was thinking maybe I could take you out for a cup of coffee. You know, talk a little.
It's a bully.
It's just my dad left when I was young. It was hard on my mom. It was hard on me.
Must have been rough.
It was, Steve. It really was.
Is he secretly, like, poisoning?
Delish. Want a sip?
Oh, yes, please. I would love some. Ah!
You can't reason with a bully!
Ah! You got it in my eye! I know. That's what Mom said last night.
That's right, while I was doing her. Ba-boom!
Principal Lewis, we're so worried about Steve. Somebody's been bullying him.
Who's doing this to you, son?
Okay.
You better not say a word or I'll kill you.
I won't tell. I'll never tell.
Steve, Snotlonstina
The
again.
dynamic-
Third message. Hope you're well. Listen, you're kind of f***ing us with this tractor thing, huh? So call me back, okay?
So?
He didn't pick up. But I'm sure he'll bring the tractor back before...
Context seems important.
Who
in that
died?
one.
The system. Happy, Haley?
Look, Dad, Roger's in charge, and your wishes are counter to his. That means you're part of the counterculture. And do you know what that means, Dad? You and I are finally on the same side.
You're right. So what do we do?
We stick it to the man. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna stick it to the man!
10% more!
We're gonna f up some shit!
90% less.
We'll stick it to the man. Where's Steve? Want to see how my fantasy basketball team's doing.
Well, he understood the fantasy part, but had no idea what basketball was. He tried to add 3 Griffins and an Orc to your roster.
I don't know.
Nerd.
Breaking news. A bus bound for the Virginia Correctional Facility has crashed. 1 prisoner has escaped.
What?
Shocking.
That son of a bitch! Look at those graphics on that high-def, no-glare screen. You can even shine a flashlight on it. See? No glare. And you should see the blacks on this thing. Steve, pop in the Nutty Professor. And check out this flashlight. Halogen. This thing's bright as f.
Oh. Did he say Nutty Professor? I haven't seen it, but I think I get the joke now. Nice. Oh, Haley and Stan on the same side. It made me think of Forrest Gump for some reason, but I guess it's just because of Jenny. Because she was kind of, I don't know, hippie, like that vibe. I always think of it as like an older, like, I don't know, maybe like 70s thing. Are people really, people are like that. Just not as stereotypical, probably, like the actual peace sign and saying those terms. Which is funny because I think that it does give a good dynamic to their relationship because they actually would, you know, butt heads. Her being very hippie and probably liberal. I mean, that's not an insult. I'm just saying, like, yeah, she's probably, I guess that would be the word, a liberal. And he's government. He works for the government. Like, he's plus different generations. So, yeah, they would have a lot of differences. So I like that they could be more creative with that sometimes. I don't get to see it very much, but whenever you do see it, it's like, oh, that's interesting because some of the other shows don't really get into politics because they're just cartoons. And they're not really getting into politics, but they are getting into the dynamic of 2 people who would be in a family who would completely disagree on political views.
4 burners allow me to make 4 things at once. That's hot as fuck.
Don't.
Welcome
You don't need to feel...
to the Smith house.
I'm Sven.
It's me. Here's your groceries. See you next week.
Mr. Smith, wait. Want to stay for dinner? I made a casserole.
I f***ing love casserole.
Here we are, suburban teenage house party.
Is he
Booze
in
and
witness
hormones
protection?
are a-flowing. Anyone can get laid here, even you. Just watch old Bing Cooper for a while. Learn from the master.
You're my Obi-Wan.
I'm gonna give you 2 seconds. Leave that right out here on the lawn.
You know what they're doing at my
Ooh.
2 dads' house?
Ooh.
Eating cheeses from Europe. Sans crackers. That's right. I said a French word. I learned it over there. Au revoir, les enfants. That means you.
More than what I learned. What is happening?
Easy, easy. Stay in the lines.
Aw, Susie, you f***ing piece of sh**.
Papa Wheelie, why don't you go fill out your HR forms? Teddy Bonkers will help you.
The teddy bear?
Teddy Bear? His name is Theodore Bonkers. He's not the smartest guy, but he tries harder than anyone I've ever met. At least you're good for something. What is this?
It's coffee.
I only drink Flaming Grand Marnier.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. Bonkers said to bring coffee.
You're a liability!
Nothing that's never happened to me before. The one where they were betting, it almost looked like they were betting on some type of dog fight or something. But no, it was 2 little girls coloring. I thought it would be who finished the drawing first or coloring book first, coloring page. But no, I guess it was who did it the best, and she colored out the Susie. I think that was her name. my gosh, and his reaction to it. I actually thought that that was probably one of the funnier clips in here. But yeah, I thought it was still good. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already, make sure you check out my other YouTube channel where I post my gaming content, my Twitch, and my Patreon. Those links are down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.